Hey bookwormies, this is Beans.
Hi, this is Victoria.
And today we are filming Would You Rather Book Edition.
Yeah, but before we get into the books, Would You Rather? I keep going to say the book.
Yeah, you do.
Anyways, before we get into Would You Rather, we have a couple things to update you guys on, because for us it's been like a month and a half since we've recorded.
Jesus.
Yeah, we tried to do this whole like pre-recording thing. It was weird. Anyway, so we're back 2 days before this episode comes out in real time.
Hell yeah.
Here's our little updates, I guess. We went to a Renaissance festival. Let's start there.
Did. We went in, I want to say April.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
June.
Yeah, we went in April.
That's crazy. Yeah, we went to a Renaissance festival. I had a time of my life. I don't know about Tori, but. One thing about Tori, she's not an outside girly.
I'm not an outside girly, and I'm not an outside in the heat girly. And we live in the South, so like even though it was April, it was still like hot and muggy.
It was definitely muggy. I think it was kind of raining that weekend.
Yeah, and like we dressed up, which we'll talk about our outfits too. But like I was dressed up, and I had this like long skirt, corset, shirt, like everything, and I was just so hot. And
yeah,
then in my God, I got like dust or something in my contact, and so I'm walking around. Left eye completely shut, walking with one eye, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna take my contact out. Dumb idea. I have like -6 vision, so taking my contact out was the stupidest decision I have ever made. Took that contact out, realized, oh, I can't see shit. Now I'm gonna get a headache because I can only see out of one eye. Fuck. So then I get mad.
Yeah, mind you, her boyfriend is just trugging her along, like hand in hand, like showing you the path.
Yeah, keep in mind, every path he's fucking picking is like, it's not a flat path. It's like rocks, cobblestone,
roots.
Yeah, bunch of shit. I'm tripping over tree roots. Yeah, I was like, can you just? And everybody walks so fast compared to me. I don't know what it is, but I walk so slow, and everybody else is like fucking running.
Yeah,
I'm in these little booties, trying to walk. Mm-hmm. Normally, I could walk in those shoes pretty well. Not on rocks, apparently.
I had a time of my life. I was
yeah, you did.
I was a couple drinks in. I had my turkey leg, which, okay, look, my take on the turkey leg. So a lot of people don't, some people get it, either get it or you don't. I like getting the turkey leg because it feels very symbolic. Like I really feel like I'm in my prime, like Renaissance vibe.
You said it feels symbolic?
Yeah. Like
of
that,
what?
Of the Renaissance. Like there's something about having a turkey leg and eating that bitch feels walking primal. Around. Yeah, it does. Okay. It does. I love it.
It feels like you live in a castle and you have to shit in an outhouse.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. Okay. And I love it.
That's why I don't like turkey legs, but okay.
On the other hand, they're not the best thing in the world. Like there's better food there. So next time I go, I probably am going to skip the turkey leg. I've done it years prior. Like I did my time. And I held a snake.
Yeah. The snake's name was?
Weston.
Yes.
Like the hotel, because he was found in a Weston hotel.
Yes.
And I'm not a snake person, but I was having the time of my life. I was a couple drinks in and like something was calling me. I was like, I want to hold a snake. Never held a snake, never shown interest in snakes. But I said, I want to hold a snake. So I paid my $10
to get a wristband.
But it was for a good cause. It was for a society, whatever. And I was like so into it. I was asking the girl about society.
She's also like 5 drinks deep at this point. So
I was asking about ways I could volunteer for these snakes. I held a snake. He literally curled up in my like fit. So I had this. Okay, talk about my outfit real quick so this makes sense. Yeah. I was an assassin and I had a corset because I have like a real corset. It's black, and then I had leggings with a black tank top and like these like fake shoulder
armor,
pad,
armor things.
And then I had a little hood thing. Like it's giving like vibes of Aelin, like
basically like this big like drapey over your shoulder, over your head kind of thing, like down your body.
Yeah, and then of course I had my dagger attached to my hip. Anyways. Yeah. And he's curling up in this little like hood thing that I have, and he's like taking a nap, and the lady had to like pry him off of me because we were bonding.
He literally curled up. He was what are the snakes called that like to curl up? She said it was like a specific kind.
Oh, I don't know.
Snake lovers listening to this, like, bitch, that's every fucking snake. Yeah. Anyways, it like curled up into a ball. Mm-hmm. And
was it a ball python?
Yeah, maybe actually. That sounds about right. Who knows? But he curled up like in her thing was like draped over and then like tucked into her like pants sort of, so it made this like loop. And he curled up in there.
He was a ball python.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was.
Oh yeah, so he's a ball python. He's a very pretty snake. and he just like curled up in there, and he was literally in there for like 20 minutes.
Mhm.
And then we were like, okay, like we probably need to move along so somebody else can hold him. And so the lady had to like get him out of there, and she was like, I'm not sticking my hand in there. He's comfy. Like when he sticks his head out, then we will take him out. And we were like, oh,
Yeah, no, literally.
all right.
Sorry, I'm on Google and it said, you know how you can put your phone somewhere and it's like, we'll show you in real time.
Oh,
I'm doing this with the bipod.
on the floor?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was funny. Anyways. So, yeah, plan my period ahead of time.
Yeah, so she held that snake, Weston. And then also, as soon as you walked into our Renaissance fair, for some reason there was this booth with like a guy, a girl. It was like 2 girls, a guy, and then these ducks and geese that were wearing diapers that you could just like hold or pet. And so there's this really funny picture. I'll post it on our Instagram at Sip Read Repeat Podcast. That's cringy. I'll post it there so y'all can see. But Gena's like looking at this guy, and we have no idea what he said. She's completely sober in this too. No drinks yet because we just got there.
High off the excitement.
Oh yeah, and we sit down, and the guy hands her this gray goose duck thing, and she's petting it, and then she looks over at him and is just like absolutely bewildered by whatever he is saying
Like
to her.
this man told me the most outrageous, crazy thing I couldn't believe.
And so then she's just holding a duck. But yeah, it was really fun. For my outfit, I was wearing this brown, like double layered skirt, and then this like floral corset, and then like a long, fucking wizardy white shirt.
Yeah.
I had boots, and then I had my little belt with my my coin purse.
Yeah, the coin purse.
Yeah, and my little thing to hold my phone. It was all great, minus I say it was all great, even though it was not that great for me. I just was not having a good time.
Yeah, and I hate that.
It's okay. I also just it was funny because we went in a group of like 6, and we kept like instead of everyone in the group going to the bathroom at one time, it was like one person would leave to go find a bathroom, and so they'd be like, okay, stay here, I'll be back, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then they would be gone for like 20 minutes because there's lines. And then they'd get back, and then immediately somebody else would be like, oh, well, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then they'd go. And so we literally just stayed in the same part of our Renaissance fair for like the entire time.
And then someone would go, we're gonna go get food. And then
the same thing would repeat. Yeah. We're gonna go get drinks. Same thing.
I mean, I don't know. I was having fun in the food court area.
Yeah, the food court was fun. I think I just really was not having a good time because of my contact. Like, I think that really fucked it up for me. I think I would have been fine had that not been going on, because then I could have just like toughed it out. But I couldn't see anything. My eye hurt. Like, I had something in my eye. It wouldn't come out. I kept getting dust in it. There's some fucking thing in my eye. Contact's out at this point. I'm walking around. Might as well be a fucking pirate because I can't see out of one eye. Zandy even asked me, he was like, should I get you an eye patch? And I was like, no, we're not getting me an eye patch. It's not going to fit the costume. Anyways, so yeah, it was fun. I'm just not an outdoor girl. And every time I do something outside, I just
You had fun
that.
last year. We had a ball last year.
I was also very hot then and ready to go. But we weren't close enough friends then for me to be like, Gena, I want to leave.
Oh, okay.
So I just toughed it out.
Maybe next year you don't go to the Renaissance Festival.
No, like, I have fun. I don't understand why does the South do their Renaissance fairs from April to June?
But that's like the coolest time. That's not March is rainy and shitty weather.
Why can't it be in the fall?
Oh, I think there's a lot of stuff in the fall.
I mean, there is a lot of stuff in the fall, but like, also, why does it have to be in the summer?
That's like
I just hate the summer.
It's not even summer.
I don't care. Everything is summer in the South.
Yeah, you're right.
I just don't like being outside in the heat. It like makes me feel sick. Like, I feel like something's wrong with me, or like that maybe I'm just really sensitive to heat. Because like, if I'm outside in the heat 10 minutes, I start to feel like really sick. Like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm dehydrated.
Damn, you're gonna be sick on my bachelorette trip.
Yeah, I'll tough it out though.
Okay.
I'll tough it out. Gena's bachelorette trip is at a lake house.
It's like
in the heat, like the hottest part of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be okay though.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. We're doing built-in reading time on my bachelor. Every day we're doing 30 minutes to an hour of built-in reading time.
Oh, period.
Yeah. So
what is everyone else gonna do?
They're bringing a book.
Oh, okay, period. You're gonna be like, you're required to bring a book.
I'm assigning books, actually.
Book club.
Yep. I mean, like, I don't really care if they want to read or if they want to
scroll on TikTok or whatever. It's just quiet time.
Yeah, like, you get to put headphones on if you're on TikTok.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
playing that shit out loud.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feel like I'm laying in bed with Garrett while I'm reading his fucking loud ass TikTok. Jesus Christ.
What's that TikTok song? It's like, I'm $1 million baby.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Anyways.
Too deep of a cut.
What else do you want to talk about?
Okay, so we went to the Renaissance Fair, and then the very following weekend. Oh my god, that's
it was the next day.
Okay, yeah. So we went to the Renaissance Festival on a Saturday, and then the very next morning at like 6, Gena and I woke up and drove 3 hours to this book warehouse we found on TikTok. Right, that said that I think they're literally called the Book Warehouse, and it's in South Carolina, and they're only open one weekend a month, and all of the books are like 70% off. So we're like, ooh, we're going to go because both of us have like home libraries. So we drove there. You probably got what, like 10 books?
Yeah, I got 10 books.
I got a lot.
Yeah.
But I always just buy a lot of books. Yeah.
I think you got like 20-ish.
Buying books is my thing. So we got a lot of books. It was fun. Drove back. On the way back, we stopped at a McDonald's to get lunch. And I opened Gena's glove box for something. I opened it. Oh, she asked me for napkins, and Gena always has napkins in her glove box. I do not.
You'll never catch me without a napkin.
But yeah, Gena always has a napkin in her car. So I opened her glove box, and
what'd you find?
It's just a bill, like a medical bill.
It's my cancer bill.
You can't say that. People are gonna be like, "What?"
I don't actually have it anymore. Yeah, they thought I did again.
Yeah. So it's this like stupid expensive medical bill. And then right behind it is...
No, it's like an $8,000 medical bill.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was only like 3.
No. I don't have to pay the full $8,000, but the total was
like $8,000. What do you have to pay of it?
Like... no,
covering the mic.
Like 300 or 400.
300 or 400? Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not.
God, when I got that blood work done last year, that shit was expensive.
Jeez, yeah, I remember.
And I had to pay for the full thing. My insurance did not cover it. So anyway, so then I move her cancer bill, right? And right behind her cancer bill is her period cup wash. Like the bottle of the cup wash. I said, Gena, I was like, why is this in your car?
You never know.
And then she went, what if I needed it? And I said, but why your glove box?
Oh, and then we'll continue.
What are you saying? What are you thinking?
I'll say what I pulled out my other glove box.
Yeah, so I was like, why is this in here? Like, in what situation would you need this? And then, so I'm like holding that, and she's like, no, I swear there's napkins in there. Just look. And so then I go to pull a napkin out, and attached to the napkin is a busted open Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A.
I didn't know that was in there. What was the other thing you found in there?
I don't remember. I thought that was it.
My waist beads.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a friend of mine in high school, that's how long I've had these, made waist beads, and they were so pretty, and I used to wear them all the time. They were like purple and gold. Oh my, gorgeous. I used to wear like crop tops and stuff. I don't really wear them anymore like that, but I wear them all the time in high school. But yeah, they were in my glove box.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there passenger seat. Gena's got fucking chicken nugget crumbs all over her hands because she's waiting for a napkin, and I'm sitting there holding her $400 cancer bill, her period cup wash, her waist beads, and then I pull out a napkin that's got a busted Polynesian sauce attached to it.
I did not know that was in there.
Yeah, which makes sense because a couple months ago you were like, I keep finding ants in my car.
It was like one ant a day. It was even a lot. It was like random.
Just enough to be annoying.
Yeah,
like not a problem.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem yet.
Just enough to kind of be like, that's odd.
Exactly.
It's like that. What is that when people say they're like, if I had a nickel for every time something happened, well then I'd have 2 nickels and that'd be weird.
I know you're talking about.
But yeah, God. I just thought that was really fucking funny. What else did you pull out of your glove box, Gena?
Oh, and so I was like, well, you think that's weird? And I opened like the center console thing, pulled out 2 pairs of underwear. Dude, okay. And
clean to specify.
Yeah. When you're a woman, you never know when you're going to need a clean pair of underwear.
Which, I mean, it makes sense because if you have the cup wash in there, then that kind of goes hand in hand. But we're sitting in this fucking random South Carolina McDonald's. And Gena likes to, like, sit and eat. So, like, we'll go through a drive-thru or whatever. And then she'll immediately pull in a parking spot and eat. Which, like, I'm there for. But then you were like, can I put on Big Bang Theory? And I was like, no.
I wanted to have a mouse iPad moment.
Yeah. Do you guys know what a mouse moment is? Okay, no, good. We're going to tell you.
So I'm going to tell you in the way I told my coworker. I have 2 coworkers. They're like 40s, like in their 40s. And I just...
What if they're not in their 40s and you just said that and they're listening like...
They're like either...
One of them's 30s, my mom. She is 40.
late. It's like late 30s, like early 40s.
Yeah.
So... And I taught him what a mouse movement was. So basically what it is when you're sitting there eating, but no thoughts in your head. Like you're just eating. You're focused on eating. You're not watching anything. You're just grubbing. That's all you're doing is staring out into the oblivion and just eating.
Yeah, you're just sitting there like munching.
Yep. And then if someone like was next to you, they would just hear crunch, crunch.
Yeah, all you hear is just the sounds of you eating, which sounds like a nightmare, but it's actually kind of fun to do sometimes. Like Gena and I will go get food. And then we'll just pull into a parking spot and just have like a mouse moment eating.
But I wanted to have a mouse moment, iPad kid moment. Because
I did not want an iPad kid moment.
I was driving for hours. And then that book warehouse was so small. I didn't, personally, would I go again? No.
Okay. Let's pause there.
Yeah.
Let's get on a tangent. That book warehouse is good if you're into like more... not well-known authors. Do not go...
authors, I guess, yeah.
I wouldn't even necessarily... Well, maybe indie authors.
I don't know.
Do not go if you're expecting to get a lot of, like, popular authors. Like, you're not going to find, like, the Sarah J. Maas stuff. You're not going to find, like, commonly printed stuff. This is a warehouse where I think all of the books that either didn't sell or have just been, like, sitting for a long time go. And I think they even say that in some of their, like, responding to TikTok comments and stuff that, like, you're not going to find a lot of new titles there. They have an ungodly amount of The Witcher, if you're into that.
Oh,
like special editions,
yeah,
like pallets worth of those books.
They do.
But
I did buy 2.
Yeah, I bought one too. It is really nice if you're just into books, period. Like if you're kind of going into it with an open mind, but don't go looking for something specific. And it's also go early because it gets so busy and the aisles are so small.
They're so small. Like one lady dropped her coffee because the aisles were so small. And we were stuck in this aisle for, I swear to God, 20 minutes.
Because you can't get in or out.
Yeah, because waiting for... And we had this, like, buggy.
Yeah.
We bought
one of those little wagons or whatever.
A wagon, yeah. Which was needed because we bought so many books, but it was a pain in the ass pulling around.
Like, almost I wish we had brought one of our boyfriends so that they could stand somewhere with our thing and we could just, like, go to the aisles and bring the books back.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to wheel that fucking wheelbarrow ass thing through there.
Yeah, so enough said. I was driving, that was overwhelming, and I just wanted to like sit and watch my Big Bang Theory and eat.
And I said no.
Yeah.
Because I was ready to go home. I was like, we're already driving.
I mean, it would have been like 10 minutes.
We were sitting in that Walmart parking lot for like an hour eating. Between getting in the line, ordering, going in, then we were like, ooh, I kind of want something sweet. So then we went in to throw our trash away and bought ice cream.
Yeah.
And then we had to sit and eat the ice cream. And then we got back on the road. And we still had like 2 hours left.
That's true. Anyways, it was fun though, but I wouldn't go again just because it would. If I lived closer, sure. But.
Yeah, they're also like I said, only open 1 weekend a month, so it does get really busy. And I don't like to shop for books when I feel rushed. And I also don't like to. I feel like in a situation where there's a lot of people, I start to feel rushed.
Yeah, I just don't. I can't enjoy it if there's too many people.
Yeah. So.
But warehouse is cool. I mean, like, go. It's a fun experience, but know what to expect because I was expecting. I literally said. Oh, we were talking about getting your mom the copies of ACOTAR. Because she didn't have them. She borrowed yours, right?
I ended up getting them for her for Mother's Day.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just don't go if you're expecting anything specific. Yeah. It was fun, though. But yeah, I wouldn't go again either. Okay, what else did we do? So this year, I set my Goodreads reading goal for 25 books, and I hit it the other day, which is great because last year, my goal was 50 books, and I got 48, which was... deeply unsettling to the soul. But I was like, oh, I'm going to be in grad school this year. I'm going to set it lower. I really do want to hit it. It'd be really nice. And so I set it for 25 and I hit it the other day. So I'm on now book 27 of the year.
Hell yeah. Are you going to make a different goal?
Yeah, I already reset it at 50. So yeah, I think it'll be good. It still says I'm a couple books ahead, but we'll see.
And I'm pretty sure the last thing we have to talk about it's just my sister got married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my sister got married. It was in Savannah, Georgia. It was so pretty. So much fun.
Yeah. It's very exciting.
It was very exciting.
The pictures are so beautiful.
Oh my gosh. If you need a good photographer, her name is Lana. Lana Photography, I think, is her Instagram. She's amazing. She's great. Yeah. Love her. It's very garden-esque, and she goes above and beyond. She's so sweet.
Okay. Let's get into Would You Rather. There's nothing else you want to talk about, right?
Nope. Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Do you want to go first?
I want a preference. What are your questions like? How are they? Do you feel confident in them?
I feel like my questions are okay. I really struggled coming up with questions.
I kind of did too. I definitely looked some of them up.
Like, I feel like I had a lot of trouble figuring out, like, questions that would... I didn't want the questions to be, like, where there was a clear answer. Like, I wanted it to be a would you rather situation, because I feel like normally would you rather, you have to kind of sit on it and be like, oh, shit, well, which really would I rather do?
I tried to do some of those too, but we'll see how it happens. Okay. Yeah, I'll go first, I guess.
Okay.
Would you rather read 300-page books, all, like, connected in a series?
Okay.
Or 1 900-page book?
300-page books.
Why?
Because a 900-page book sounds terrifying. Point in whatever the fucking phrase is. That orange book.
It's not there anymore. It's over here.
Okay, The Prairie of the Orange Tree. That book is what, like 900 pages. That book terrifies me. But I've also read Kingdom of Ash, which is like 900 pages. But that was part of a series, and so I feel like bigger books are digestible if they're part of a series.
So like I'd rather end of a series.
Yes, because it's like it's wrapping everything up. Of course, it's gonna be long, but to start with a book that's 900 pages, girl, I'd rather eat a fucking jean jacket.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So 300-page books.
Okay, cool. I like that answer.
What would you do?
I mean, yeah, I can't really compete with the answer that you gave, because if I'm looking at a 300-page book and a 900-page book, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a little scary. And I do like feeling accomplished. Like, oh, I read a book.
I was about to say, I'm such a, like, check it off type bitch that if I can look at 2 books and be like, ooh, I really want to just, like, finish a book, I'm gonna pick the 300-page book.
Yep, exactly.
Because then it's like, oh, I can fly through that. That'd be great. Would you rather have Cassian as your boyfriend but never get to have sex with him? Or Tamlin as your boyfriend and get the most fire sex from him daily?
Oh my god. You really came with the I don't even know what to say.
The hard hitters. Yeah. Right off the rip. I'll have you know that this question alone took me like 5 days to think of. I had half of it, literally just half of one question for like a week. And I was like, I gotta get more questions. We're filming this soon.
I guess I don't know. Okay.
Well, you gotta answer.
So if I was with Cassian, could I have sex with other people?
No. For this situation, no.
Tamlin, I don't know, I guess.
You'd have the most fire sex with Tamlin.
If I'm not...
I mean, same. He does play that fiddle.
The fiddle?
Listen, deep cut, call back to whatever episode that was in. I don't even remember what episode that was.
I think it was like the last one.
Maybe it was trivia.
It was trivia, I think.
Whatever episode that was, we talked about what a fiddle is. It's not what you think it is, unless we're just stupid and everybody knows what a fiddle is.
Violin.
It's like a violin.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's like
that's hot.
Yeah,
that's hot.
I mean, I don't know. I'd rather do it with Tamlin because, I mean, we all know I'm kind of a Tamlin sympathizer, and I think he's going to have a redemption arc. There's just no way in hell he's not. He's not the real villain in the story. I'm not going to be with a man. And also Cassian, he is very golden retriever energy.
He was my favorite book boyfriend until I read Kingdom of Ash. God, I mentioned that fucking series in every episode. But I just really love Rowan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be with a man who's golden retriever energy if he can't fuck the shit out of me.
Okay.
Anyways, Nat, what would you do? Oh, you said Tamlin,
our digital footprint is
it's
foul.
Ruined. Yeah, it's ruined.
Anyways, I would probably do the same with the Tamlin. Have Tamlin as my boyfriend.
That's fair. All right. Would you rather meet your favorite author or your favorite book character?
Book character, for sure.
Yeah, because they're like fictional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could run into my favorite author on like okay. It's more likely to meet your favorite book character.
Okay, you're right.
Like, I could run into them at like Whole Foods or something. Not that I go there, but like if I started to.
Sure. If you stalked them, figured out where they did their grocery shopping.
Yeah, exactly. That's creepy. But if I wanted to go there, yeah, I'm sure I could just like meet. I could meet my favorite author if I just like went to like a book signing. Like paid the money to go to a book signing.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't meet.
Who's your favorite author?
I don't know that I have a favorite author.
Okay, let's just dumb this down. I hate using the word favorite. Who's an author you'd like to meet? Just name one.
The first one that comes to mind is Lauren Roberts, but that's just, I think, because we've been talking about her so much lately.
Oh, no, that's my answer, too.
Oh, we had a little fangirl moment the other day. Lauren Roberts is the author of Powerless and Powerful, which we've reviewed both books here, and I think she's around our age. We had a little fangirl moment because we've been posting reels and stuff on our Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and she's liked 2 of our stories so far.
She's liked them.
And it's just like a little kind of moment.
Oh, no, it's so cool.
It's cool to just like talk about an author and then them like see your stuff, which I know she's not like listening or anything, but I mean, it's just my mom listening,
but she saw the drink rule we made of Powerful.
Yeah,
no, wait,
yeah. She saw something we
yeah.
posted. Yeah, she saw that, and then she saw something else that we posted. I think it was like our favorite quotes from Powerful. So that's just been very.
Oh
exciting.
no, she's liked 3 things.
I thought it was only 2.
She liked the book reel for Powerless. She liked the
the stories for them, not the actual posts.
Yeah, the stories, and she liked the book.
Oh yeah, because it was twice
quotes.
in a day.
Yeah, book quotes, and then the video of us talking.
Yeah. Which is just cool to think about.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to read books physically, like physical books, or on a Kindle? You can't have both.
On a Kindle, because your question was read physically, but I can still have the book. I don't have to read it.
No, I mean like
that's you already said it.
No, I meant like, would you rather only like have physical books?
Have the digital copies.
Yeah, physical copies or digital copies.
Oh my god, that's so lame. Okay, physical copies. But that would just really suck though, because reading on a Kindle is such a game changer. But
yeah, it really is.
I couldn't imagine not having my library.
Yeah. I think I would have to say physical book just for the sake of like, I really do love my library, but God, I love reading on my Kindle.
I know, me too.
Love reading on a Kindle.
If you don't have one, you're fucking missing out, bro. Just do it. All right. Would you rather be mated to Kale, or whatever his name is, or Tamlin? Mated, like mated, like that's your mate, bruh.
Well, I think Kale's humans. That's what I don't think.
Okay,
that's possible.
I don't care.
You said I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's not the question. Kale.
Okay, why? Oh, you read the Redemption art book.
Yes, you haven't got there yet, but after you get there, then you'll understand.
Yeah, no, I'm sure I will.
Would you rather be best friends with Danica or Moore?
Stop, because I have like almost the same. I have almost the same question in here. Danica or Moore? Okay, so not Danica, because I feel like Danica's like a bad choice. Personally, I don't want. That's just. I've already had like weird relationships, like friend relationships with females. I don't want to have one of those because Danica seems like a problem.
Well, she just like always. She never. She never. I don't think she necessarily lied, but she definitely admitted the truth constantly.
Yeah, constantly. So I don't want that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
More. I think. There's a lot we don't know about her.
She's just shady.
She's very shady.
She has the potential to be worse.
She does. She has a lot of potential to be like one of like the secret villains.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just don't think there's any way. I think what we really need in ACOTAR is like a twist. I want to see the inner circle broken. And you know what would do that? More being
like evil or something. Mm-hmm. Having some secret.
I'm just going to go ahead and say more because I don't really know. There's a possibility. I already know what Danica is and I don't want that. So I'll take more.
Okay. All right.
She's hot. Okay. Would you rather fuck Ruin?
That one. No. Sorry. Go ahead. Okay.
Or Helion or whatever from the Day Court from ACOTAR.
Oh. The other one. Prince Ruin.
Oh, okay.
For sure. I stick with my answer.
Okay.
I stand by my choice.
All right. You know, I didn't know if that was going to be a hard one for you, but I don't know.
You would do. Wouldn't you do Helion?
Probably. I don't know.
Kind of fine.
Yeah.
Would you rather never read a new release or never be able to reread a book?
Reread a book, because I don't think I've ever reread a book before so far.
Yeah, same. Well, I've reread a couple books, but like I think I can do, if it's really a book that I'm going to reread, it's a book that changed me to my core, so I already know it anyway.
Yeah, I would rather do that because we're not the type to analyze books anyways.
Okay, your turn.
Would you rather be a part of the summer court or the day court? Because you hate the fucking sun.
Wait, okay. I think summer court. Because summer, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. Because day means that it's always, the sun is always out.
Is it really like that?
Well, I'm just thinking like logistically. Okay. I don't know if this is actually like canon in the books, like if this is right. But if it's daytime, wouldn't that mean that the sun is always out? And I hate the sun.
But the summer court looked fun.
The summer court does look really fun. And also, just because we live in, like, summer is not as bad in other places as it is here. Because we live in
I think they would have a beautiful summer.
Yeah, like I think I don't think they would have an unbearable summer like
no, it would be nice.
Yeah, like Scotland has a pretty summer.
Oh,
I'm
really?
Sure. Well, apparently, okay, I actually don't know. I'm talking about out my ass right now. But do you know apparently in Scotland in the summer the sun doesn't go down until like 10 p.m.
Oh yeah, because they're so
north. Yeah. But then it's only for like 3 months, and then every other time out of the year the sun goes down at like 3 p.m.
Didn't know about the 3 p.m. one. I did know
that's just crazy.
I did know their sun thing was really weird.
Yeah. Cool. Would you rather be stuck living in Prithian or Lunaiathon?
Lunaiathon is
Crescent City.
Crescent City, yeah. Prithian. I don't want to be in Crescent City.
Yeah, I
don't want phones, guns.
That. As you're holding a fucking phone right now. Listeners like, oh, I thought you were going to say as she's holding a gun. No, she's not. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just going to...
Tori, answer the specific question. I think I would also pick Prithian. It just sounds really pretty.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, minus all of the like political turmoil.
Yeah. Yep. So anyways, would you rather be best friends with Violet Soaringale?
Okay.
That annoying...
Yeah, I was about to say.
Or Danica.
Or Danica?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you really gotta think about... Yeah, Violet, you just can't.
She just kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
I liked her in the first book, I think. And then the second book ruined everything for me. We gotta do an episode on
We have to.
We have to. I don't think I've ever hated a book more than I hated Iron Flame.
I don't think I did.
That is not slander to the author either. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit. I just really did not enjoy that book.
I don't think I ever finished a book and hated it so much.
We really do need to do an episode because, like, we did a whole, like, reading it, like, we finished it at the same time. We were together. Like, we have a whole experience with it. We've had a lot of time to think about it. We could just read a review. All right, I'm putting it on our calendar.
All right, sweet.
Anyways, you just asked, or did I?
I just asked.
Okay. Would you rather have to solve a riddle or fight the Middengar worm?
Oh my! Solve a riddle or worm. I probably couldn't even read the riddle.
That's what I asked. Yeah. She'd be like, what does that say?
Get a spell check.
Can I phone a friend?
Can I phone a friend? I'm horrible with riddles. So you know how when everyone was reading ACOTAR, they'd be like, oh, the answer's love. I had no idea the answer would be love.
Yeah, no. Is it actually the answer is love?
The answer is love.
Yeah, no clue. I was like, oh, wow, this is a hard one.
And everyone else is like, duh.
Yeah, I got that immediately. And I was like, okay, well, not all of us are fucking brainiacs.
Oh, God.
Anyways.
Okay.
I don't even remember what my question was.
I couldn't fight the worm either.
I mean, I think you're resourceful.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, of course. You'd cover yourself in worm shit.
I like that you have more confidence in me fighting a giant worm or solving a riddle. You really know my strengths. You know my strengths, girl.
Yeah, girl. To be loved is to be known.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna just say fight the worm because I know for a fact I can't solve no damn riddle.
I think you could fight the worm.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know when, like, you know those things that people say, like, they get in a car crash and then the adrenaline helps them, like, lift the car?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would happen for you. Like, adrenaline would just kick in and you'd kill the worm. Or you'd slather yourself in worm shit like a favorite.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, I mean, she did win.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Would you rather be the Princess of Wrath?
Okay.
Or the Princess of Sloth?
From Kingdom of the Wicked.
Kingdom of the Wicked. But this is like powers, not man.
Okay, so it's wrath or sloth?
Yeah.
What is sloth?
Well, that's the...
Besides the animal.
You don't remember the sloth guy?
Like, what are the powers of it? Like, wrath, I know obviously what wrath is.
We know what wrath is, right? But you don't really know what sloth is that much.
Still, you don't know what sloth is after 3 books?
Oh, no,
because you read more
we don't
than
know
me.
Much about sloth.
Oh.
Yeah, you know as much as... I mean, we get more sloth in Throne of the Fallen than Kingdom of the Wicked. I think.
Oh,
but we
okay.
kind of know he's like kind of cunning. We don't really know much.
Okay, then sloth.
Sloth. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think I'd rather be more like, I think I'd rather have more brain power than physical power, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I've always
Also,
led with, I would rather be the smartest in the room than the strongest.
Maybe this isn't a fair question because you haven't finished Kingdom of the Wicked series.
No, I think it's a fine question because it's just off of like.
Well, I was gonna say something and then I was like, oh, I think that might spoil the rest of the series.
Well,
okay, no, I like that. I really wanted to ask because we were very intrigued with Sloth, and the next one's about gluttony, which is fine. We saw a lot of gluttony in Kingdom of the Wicked, and I wasn't the biggest fan. I wasn't the biggest fan of him though, so I don't know why we're doing gluttony.
Probably as a redemption or something.
Yeah,
I mean, envy also was not great in Kingdom of the Wicked. The first book.
The first book, at least.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll note that.
Sorry.
No, I don't think that gives anything away. It's just good to know. I mean, obviously, he had to become more likable for him to get his own fucking book.
I mean, yeah, that's very true.
Okay. Would you rather... This is exactly what my question says, okay? Climb the stairs to the House of Wind. I don't even know if that's the right place where Nesta climbed all those fucking stairs. Or do that obstacle course thing at the beginning of Fourth Wing. The parapet or whatever. Not that.
But the obstacle course they do when they're like a fourth way through their year, or like halfway through. It's like their midterm.
Yes.
For the first years.
Yes. Would you rather do that or climb the stairs of the House of Wind? I know what my answer is. Not that it fucking matters, but
obstacle course, I guess, because I can't climb 1,000 trillion stairs or however fucking many there are.
Okay, so you said obstacle course?
I guess.
All right, here's my reasoning, right?
Okay.
Stairs, I can sit down on if I get winded.
Oh, fuck. I was thinking about that.
Obstacle course?
You gotta keep going.
That shit is gonna look like an episode of Wipeout.
Can I change my answer?
No.
I mean, stairs are so much easier.
Aren't they like spiral stairs too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That shit fucks me up. I went one time, my boyfriend and I went to the beach and we were like, oh yeah, let's go up the lighthouse. It was my fucking idea, right? We start going up the lighthouse. We get like 2 levels up and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this.
That shit makes you dizzy.
God. Yeah, it, like you start to feel it like sway or whatever. But anyways, if I got winded, I could sit down. I am not falling off of some shit and dying.
Okay, you're right. If I can't change my answer, but if I could, it would be stairs.
You ever try to grip something after flying through the air, like grab it and grip it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
You're right. I don't know who I was thinking, bruh.
I said, be real. Yeah. Be real, Gena. Okay.
Would you rather be trapped in the prison under the mountain or in Endor and thrown a glass? I don't know.
What the fuck did you just say? Oh, Endovir?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't that far off.
Me knowing exactly. That felt like the moment when like a toddler walks up to you and just says a bunch of shit and then their mom goes, oh, she said... She's asking for goldfish.
Your brain needed to process what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay. So live in the prison.
Under the mountain, or basically
Under the mountain, like with Amarantha under the mountain? Or like under the mountain, the prison.
Under the mountain. Because that's 2 different... That's where it is.
Like where the bone
it's like underground.
Is?
Yeah. Like
okay.
That bad
one,
prison. We don't know much about that prison, but it's got to be rough.
Okay. So with the bone carver in the prison or in Endovir.
Yeah, but not with the bone carver. You don't get a roomie. Like, you're alone.
Oh,
solitary.
I was going to pick it solely so I could be roomies with him.
No.
Ugh, Gena. I think I'd still pick it, though. Because, like, they were, like, slaves in Endovir. I don't want to do that.
That's true, yeah. Okay. We also don't know much about the prison, which I wish we did know more. Maybe we will soon.
Yeah. Would you rather your favorite character is killed off or you never get resolution on the main plot point?
Favorite character is killed off.
Okay, why?
Because that's going to make I feel like sometimes authors are scared to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably so. But I feel like I don't know,
it's a shock factor.
It's a shock factor, but also at the same time, if he's your favorite character, is it going to be worth reading?
So, do you stick with your favorite character gets killed off?
Yeah, because I feel like the plot
that might be part of the plot.
Yeah, but I feel like the plot's more important. Like, if I didn't get resolution, I'm going to think it's a horrible book.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the possibility of my favorite character being killed off, and I still like the book.
Yeah, I also feel like there's a potential that your favorite character, assuming they're not the main character,
exactly,
getting killed off ignites the main character to like finish the book strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gives them more reason to like fight a battle or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Would you rather have to go through the blood riot from ACOTAR or get chosen for the purging challenge?
What the fuck is the blood riot? Oh, the blood rite.
Yeah.
What is that? Remind me again.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, ACOTAR, the blood rite is when you have to go to the mountain.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Do that whole thing, and then
the training that Nesta, the Valkyrie training,
what they did to do that, and they won even though it was stupid.
Okay.
Or the purging trial is when, that is in. Fuck, what book is that in? That's in
Powerless.
Yeah, Powerless.
Okay.
And you have to be like an elite or whatever.
Okay, so purging trials and Powerless or the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Purging trials? I'm not climbing a fucking mountain.
I agree. Purging trials.
I feel like purging trials you could probably get through on like logic. I mean, you're gonna have to have some sort of like physical strength.
Yeah.
But a lot of it can come from logic.
But the blood rite was literally, I mean, of course, logic, but it was a lot of like brute strength.
Yeah.
You have to they train like crazy for that.
Yeah, no.
People train their whole lives.
I think I'd rather do the mountain.
Yeah, good choice.
Would you rather face one Asteri in battle or Amarantha?
Amarantha.
Yeah, she didn't seem that hard.
Yeah, she wasn't that powerful. Like, he just shoved a thing through her
She just had a lot of confidence.
Yeah, she did. She just had a lot of confidence and manipulated people.
Well, didn't she like steal one of their powers so that she was powerful?
I think she made everyone less powerful and took theirs.
It was like siphoning their power.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Okay.
All right, would you rather have Tarn or...
The fucking dragon?
Yeah, the fucking dragon.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Would I rather have Tarn or what?
Tarn or... Sagal?
Skyel.
That's
how I say it.
Yeah, whatever. As your dragon, who would you pick? Think about this one.
Tarn.
Why? Can I say my reasoning? Say it with your chest.
Yeah, if he was a human. Listen. Call back to one of our past episodes. If you know, you know, and no, I will not elaborate.
I would pick Tarn because...
You say it with your chest.
That is not why. Okay, so I would pick Tarn because I feel like he is more... No. I wouldn't pick Tarn. I would pick Sagal.
Okay.
Because she is more loyal to her rider.
Okay.
Because Tarn is more loyal to Sagal than he is to Violet in a sense. Because I feel like in part of the book, let's just say if he only had time to save one person and it was his rider or Sagal, I think he would choose Sagal.
Whereas she would choose her rider.
Yeah. I feel like she's more loyal to what's his name? Xaden.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
That's just my personal opinion. If you feel differently, let me know.
Would you rather not understand the plot of a book or not understand the world building of a book? They kind of go hand in hand, but like because they kind of fit together.
Kingdom of the Wicked vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't really understand the plot or the world building.
Yeah,
they were really all over the place. I guess the plot. I'm just sick of not understanding world building.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Also, well, no, I think I would. You said you'd rather not understand the plot.
I guess.
I think I'd rather not understand the world building. Because I feel like I get through books not fully understanding the world building and still enjoying them. Like, it's not the end all be all, but if I don't understand the plot, I'm not enjoying the book.
I feel like I've never read a book where I understood the world building really well, but not the plot. It's usually always the world building that sucks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a book where I've understood the world building. But I think that's...
Throne of Glass, you understand the world building. I understand the world building really well in Throne of Glass.
Yeah.
It's also a very big series.
Digestible, but yeah.
But they do it in like bits.
Like so like for example, the Poppy War, I'm reading it right now. I don't fully understand the world building, but I'm enjoying it because the plot is good. Whereas if I didn't understand the plot, I would not enjoy that book.
Maybe I'm just intrigued.
By world building? Or just like, what do you mean? Intrigued?
Maybe I'm just more intrigued with the idea of understanding the world building and not the plot. Maybe that's why that was my answer. Because I would just like to see it.
Yeah.
I've never really read a book like that.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure you already asked this in a sense. And it's would you rather have to marry Tamlin or Dan Atos, what the fuck his name is.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you already asked me that question before.
I don't think so.
Like in the beginning, didn't you have one against
Cassian or Tamlin?
Oh, it was okay.
Not with Dane.
Yeah, this is Dane or Tamlin.
Well, he like fully gets a redemption arc.
Who?
Dane. Tamlin has not yet got a redemption arc.
Dane gets a redemption arc only from like Violet. Like she's kind of understandable of what happens, but she's still really weary around him. Oh, does she start to trust him?
I'm pretty sure they like work together in Iron Flame.
Probably. Still, a bitch that touched me and read my memories. I don't know. I think I'd rather do Tamlin. Not my question, but
okay, valid.
I don't know if I could ever. I don't think I could ever trust a man who has that kind of power and who's used it on me.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a really good point because once you've done it once, it's hard to ever feel safe that they're not going to do it again. Okay, yeah, I think I would say Dane. Then I would rather marry him. Is that what the question was? Okay.
Well, before we go, I did get this question from a TikTok. It was the book dot smiled at me. I got that from their page.
Hell yeah. Would you rather pick a number, 7 or 12?
12.
Would you rather read romance with no fantasy or fantasy with no romance?
Like strictly?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Like not even an ounce.
That's a hard one because I like
contemporary romance. No fantasy whatsoever.
I'd rather read fantasy.
I'd rather read romance. I don't think I haven't ever read a fantasy book that doesn't have romance in it. And it sounds really scary to not read a romance-based book. See, I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I could.
I need it to at least be a small subplot.
I couldn't imagine just reading contemporary because I need something. Like I need some kind of fantasy. You know what I mean?
I will say when I started to get kind of tired of contemporary romance and just wanted like more depth to it, I just started reading dark romance. Like where there was like, where there was some sort of like organized crime or like a mafia or something because it like gave it that depth.
It does, yeah.
So
I don't know. I just really appreciate the fantasy. What's it called? Genre. I really appreciate the fantasy genre. I don't know if I'd ever be able to not read it again. Like, I could read books that aren't fantasy, and I have, and I could read books that aren't romance, and I have. But if I had to pick one of the two, I would have to pick fantasy, I guess. Even though I love my smut books.
Yeah.
Anyways,
to never read a spicy book again. That sounds terrifying.
Categorize that in romance. Should I? They can have sex.
Okay, your go.
Would you rather have a one night stand with wrath or envy?
Envy. I haven't seen Wrath.
Damn,
I haven't seen Wrath perform his rituals yet.
Oh my gosh, this is lame. Okay, you don't even understand not understand. You can't appreciate.
What is that? Does it get good enough to where it's like a hard comparison between the two?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit. Oh wait, I did read the spicy scene at the end of Throne of the Fallen between Wrath and Emilia.
Oh yeah,
with the knife. All right. Well, ask me that question when I was about to read the books. All right, this is my last one. Was that your last one, or do you have one more?
I have one more, so I'll just
okay.
Yeah.
So this is my last one. Would you rather read a slow burn romance without a one bed trope, or a fast paced romance that has a one bed trope?
Slow pace, no trope.
Okay.
Easy.
Damn, I thought you were gonna have a lot more trouble with that.
Nah, because I hate fast paced books because I wanna feel the story and I want to feel into it, but then
you give up your favorite trope.
When it's too fast.
Okay, valid. Yeah, I mean, I would also pick a slow burn with no one bed trope. I mean, but I don't have the same like connection to a one bed trope that you do.
You love a one bed trope, yeah.
You do love a one bed trope.
Even like they don't even have to do anything during that trope. It's just like the intimacy of sharing a bed.
Yeah,
and it just changes things,
especially when they're like not together yet.
Mm-hmm. And it's like someone who you kind of trust. You can't decide if you trust. Like you want to trust them, but logic is telling you no, and then you share a bed with them. It kind of like, oh, they didn't kill me in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Oh, they snore in their sleep.
Oh, they woke up snuggling.
Yeah, they always wake up snuggling.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your last one?
Would you rather use a cardstock bookmark or dog ear your pages?
Cardstock bookmark for sure.
I dog ear my pages.
I mean, I don't have a problem dog earing my pages,
yeah,
but
you're not a hater. Some people are like,
no,
you can't defile the book, and I'm like cracking the spine.
Yeah, I fuck my books
abusing my books. Yeah.
Unless I buy like a specific, like I will buy copies of books specifically to be ones that I don't mess up. But I also will like, if I know it's not going to be a book that, I'll say this. If I am reading a book for the first time, I try not to fuck it up too bad. Mm-hmm. Unless I'm like starting to get into it and I'm like, this is not going to be a 5-star read. That being said, if I got into it and like I noticed I like fucked up the book and I really like it, I will buy like a special edition or something that is my book that I don't mess up. But I don't have any like feelings about dog-earing pages or highlighting books, writing in the pages, like margins, anything like that. Like I don't have any feelings about them, but I do constantly just like grab random, especially if it's like that cardstock material, like you said. I will grab envelopes,
That's why I said cardstock, 'cause that's your
cards.
favorite.
Yeah, I will just stick that shit in a book, and I just like having a fat ass bookmark.
I appreciate a good bookmark, but I feel like they're hard to come by. So I just kind of gave up on them. Like I was using an acrylic one that was really pretty once, and it was too thick. And then I was using one that was too thin that just kept falling out. And I would carry my book around, and the bookmark would just fall out. So it was really frustrating. But I do love dog earing because it's so easy. I don't have to keep up with anything. I appreciate it.
What do you do when you have too many, like, you just only fold down one page at a time?
Yeah, I'll just dog ear one, and then when I'm done with it, I'll like lay it flat so it's not like folded throughout the whole book.
I used to dog ear my pages, but then I would have the problem of like when I would open my book, the flap would flip open and then it would close, and I wouldn't be able to find it again. But I'm just also not.
Well, every time I'd open the book, I would flatten out the little dog ear. Then I would keep reading, and that one would be flat, and then I would just do the next one and shut it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also appreciate using... I feel like if I was an author and I sold my book, I would want people to use the book. I want you to highlight it, write in it, dog ear it, break
pass it to your friends.
spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to look at my book, if it was my book, and go, wow, they really read my book. They appreciated it.
They loved it. They experienced it.
That's what I love to see. I love to look at a bookshelf and see the broken spines of books. That's why I can appreciate a softback and not a hardback book.
Yeah. Any other would you rather questions that come to your mind?
Nah. What about you?
I don't think so.
You know what? I had fun. I had fun with this episode. I think we had more fun than our... I think we had more fun than... What was the other episode we did?
Trivia?
Yeah. I think I had more fun than trivia.
Well, I mean, there's something writing on trivia, you know? Like, you don't really have to, like... You don't have to, like, think back and remember things specifically from books, which I feel like can be hard sometimes.
Oh, that's very true. This was like
This is more of a vibey episode.
Yeah,
what's
just
the vibe?
vibes. Just vibes.
Yeah. I had fun with this one, too. I was surprised by some of your questions.
Oh, really? Like,
yeah.
which ones?
No clue. But... Okay. I can't recall any specifics.
How were you surprised? Like, just surprised that I asked them? Or like, oh, I didn't think about that? Or
just didn't think about them. But I also was surprised by some of your answers. Like, hold on, let's see if there was one. The Tamlin as your boyfriend and get the most fire sex with him daily shocked me. I really thought you would have just picked Cassian. I also thought that you would have picked Danica to be friends with instead of Moore because of how shady she is and the potential for her to be. I really don't like
Danica.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Oh, I think I also thought you were going to say you would rather have a fast-paced romance with a one-bed trope.
Oh, yeah, no, I hate fast-paced. I don't hate them, but it makes me I can't appreciate the romance as much.
Because it happens so fucking fast.
Yeah, it just happens so fast. I mean...
Did I have any answers that shocked you?
When you said, at first, when you said you'd rather marry Dan than Tamlin, and then you changed your answer to Tamlin, I was surprised you didn't say Tamlin first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For the summer or day court, I was shocked because I thought you were going to say day court, not summer.
Yeah.
But the summer court does seem really nice. And then, yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Share, show your friends, talk about it, live, laugh, love. I swear to God, I say that all the fucking time. And then if you have if you want to see anything, any ideas, comment. I want to interact with people who actually listen. Like, I love that.
Yeah. Like, you can follow us on Instagram at Sip Read Repeat Podcast. I'm pretty sure our TikTok handle is the same. You can, like I said, follow us there. You can listen on YouTube. If, like Gena said, if you have any suggestions or anything, you can just DM them to us, or you can comment them on a post. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to this episode of Would You Rather. We'll see you guys again in 2 weeks.